Hey, the economist Milton Friedman once said that the sole purpose of business is profit. But if you're thinking about starting your own business today, whether you're buying a franchise, starting up a business, or you're turning your business into a franchise, that mindset could actually hold you back because the most successful entrepreneurs today are building companies that stand for something bigger. Stick around, you're going to want to hear more about this.
This is the Franchise Pitfalls and Profit Show. Each week, we bring you the challenges and triumphs of being in the franchise development and consulting business. The things you need to make money faster. And now your host, one of the most successful franchise developers in North America, Don Shin.
Hey, well, welcome back to Franchise Pitfalls and Profits. I'm Don Shin, your host for the last 3.5 years. Today, I'm going to have a little bit of a different conversation maybe than we usually have. This isn't going to be about, legal documents, systems, ROI, spreadsheets, or sales strategies or marketing campaigns that we often talk about. This is going to be about something I think a little bit deeper. It's something that will shape your decision that you're going to be making if you're thinking about starting your own business, if you're thinking about buying a franchise to get into business for yourself, if you're thinking about turning your current business into a franchise concept to scale, you're going to want to talk with us about this concept. In 1970, the economist, he was a Nobel laureate. His name was Milton Friedman. He wrote, and this is the quote, "The social responsibility of business is to increase its profits." In other words, the only reason to be in business for yourself, the only reason for a business to be in business is about profit, is to make money. That idea shaped not just boardrooms, it actually shaped what I would say is my generation, the baby boomer generation. Many of us who built businesses in the 70s, 80s, 90s, or we helped corporations build, we did so with the mindset that success was measured solely based on the bottom line performance, solely based on shareholder returns and growth for growth's sake. And to be fair, it worked. That philosophy built some of the world's largest, most successful companies, and it created really an unprecedented economic expansion. But here's the reality: the world those companies were built on really no longer exists. So that's what we're really going to be talking about today. So, in 2025, that thinking, I think, really it's just outdated, if you will. And it's so limiting now that we really look at it. Again, the world has changed. The generations after the baby boomers, or millennials, Gen Zs, I think even some of the Gen X leaders, they view business through a completely different lens. Profit still matters. Don't get me wrong. You can't run a business as a charity. Trust me, I actually tried to do that. But leaders today, next generations, expect companies to really stand for more, for purpose, alignment of values, the impact that they're going to have in the world, and in a lot of regards, legacy. What are they leaving for the next generations? For those of us in franchise development, brokers, fran dev, sales reps, emerging brands, and as I said, I'm talking to some of you folks that are thinking about scaling your business revenue through the franchising concept. This shift isn't just interesting, it's essential, because we're not selling to the same mindsets as we did years ago when we were primarily targeting and focused on the baby boomer generation. We are speaking now to multiple generations, and they all have different expectations about what business should be. If we don't address that as the emerging brand founders, if we don't address that as the franchise brokers, as the representatives for companies, the FranDev representatives for companies, if we don't address those other motivations, we risk missing the mark completely. And I'm pretty confident that you are losing deals, you are losing placements, you are losing bringing good people into your franchise networks because of this mindset shift and this adjustment. So if you are watching this because you're thinking about starting a business, you're thinking about going into business for yourself, you come to my company, Franchise Building Expert, FBE, because of how we help you learn to buy businesses better, and we can help you match you to businesses better. I want you to know this: profit is essential, but in today's consumerism, it is not the sole point. So anyway, that is what we are going to be talking about today. So again, let me be clear. You need to make money in your business. Whoever you are, wherever you are in your business development, whatever capacity in franchising or even in independent businesses, you need to make money. And that money is called profit. But I want you to think of it this way: profit is the fuel, but it's not the finish line. Let me say that again. You want to write this one down. Profit is the fuel, but it is not the finish line. Businesses without profit are not sustainable. They're called charity. And if you are leaving a job, if you're investing your investments and your savings, if you are taking on the risks of business ownership, of course, profit does matter. But profit is not the reason to go into business. It's the result of doing business the right way, of doing business successfully. But again, it should not be the reason you go into business for yourself. Profit fuels, it's that power. It powers your mission, it powers your vision, it powers your purpose. But profit is not the mission itself. It is what allows you to hire people. It's what allows you to expand. It's what allows you to innovate. It's what allows you to impact your communities. But if profit is all that you are chasing, you will end up building something that candidly, in today's environment, to today's generations that are buying businesses and starting businesses, you will end up building something that might not actually make money. And candidly, it's just not going to have any meaning. Why is the meaning part of it so important? Well, I'll tell you, no matter whether you're buying a franchise, starting a business on your own, or you're just scaling the business you have today, the reality is the marketplace will kick you in the gut sometimes. It'll, like Donkey Kong, it will knock, it'll be that barrel rolling down in front of you, knocking your legs out from under you. It's just not today's world. I would even question that without purpose, whether really the enterprise is going to make any money or make enough money for you. Studies from Accenture and Deloitte and Nielsen have shown that consumers want to do business with companies that stand for more and that align with their own values. And for you, the owners, meaning is what makes the hard work worth it. That's my point. When Donkey Kong, throws those barrels at you and takes your legs out from under you, it is going to be the meaning and the purpose behind why you're in business for yourself that keeps you going, that helps you get up when you get knocked down, when the market takes the wind out of your sails. It's that meaning and the purpose that's going to put it back in your sales. So let me shift gears about the best businesses for just a second. Um, Here's what I've learned after 25 years in franchising. The best businesses are born from a desire to solve a problem that they see. It's not just to chase a paycheck. The best businesses often start with people in mind. A home services company that wants to give families their weekends back or wants to give families the full use of their properties. Maybe it's a tutoring business that helps kids reach their real potential. Maybe it's some other type of child enrichment business that helps them build self-esteem, helps them learn in easy, fun ways how to set goals and achieve those goals. Maybe it's a senior care franchise that treats aging parents as if they were your own parents, that helps people who are on one coast of this great country, but their parents are on another. When you build a business around solving real problems for real people, you are not just creating revenue, you are creating value. And value creates loyalty, value creates referrals, value builds brand equity, brand image, and overall value means and translates into long-term growth of your business. All the things you want in business if you're starting a business, buying a business, scaling your business through franchising. And the data backs this up, as I had mentioned before. Recent generations believe that businesses should make a difference, not just make the owners, the founders, or the shareholders money. Okay, so if you're thinking about business ownership, this is where your journey really begins. It is not with spreadsheets and ROI and all the other stuff that are important. If you're thinking about business ownership, it's not starting with fancy brochures. It should start with your why. Ask yourself, what problems do I care about solving? What impact in the world do I really want to have? Is there a grouping of people that I would really like to make a difference for? Is there a pain and a burning in your local city that you just feel you have to do something about it? What difference do you want your business to make? This is where your business ownership journey should begin. This is exactly the kind of conversations that our brokers here at FBE have with our clients, because the right business isn't just about what you do, it's going to be about what you stand for. If you are a broker, if you are an emerging brand, if you are a founder of a franchise or an executive of a franchise or a friend dev rep in a franchise, you want to listen to this. And this is what you want to start your conversations out with your candidates. If you'd like to explore more of what this could look like for you, if you're pursuing owning a business, or if you're a broker or an emerging brand founder, just reach out to us for a free discovery conversations. Go to our contact page on franchisebuildingexpert.com. We will talk to you about what you're going through. We'll talk about what your goals are, what your values are, and we'll talk about, again, if you're pursuing business ownership, we'll talk about what kind of business is best for you, what could make you both profitable and have purpose. If you're an emerging brand or a broker and you want help in learning how to do this, again, these are the conversations that our brokers and advisors have every day. And we know how to help you and how to teach you do that. All right. So the most successful businesses, this is what we're seeing, people over profit fundamentally. If you focus on the people, the profit's going to follow. The most successful business owners I know, they don't wake up every morning really just thinking about profit first. They think about people. It's their customers, it's their employees, it's their franchisees. If it's a franchise brand, it's their community. They're thinking of the people first. And when you focus on people, as I just said, the profit is going to follow. If you build a culture around purpose, your teams will work differently. They're going to work harder. They're going to stay longer. They're going to care more. They're going to take care of your business in a better way. Your customers will feel this. Your community will respond to this. So, and ironically, I think those businesses that outperform profit first competitors because they put people first. That's what I see in the marketplace today. Great example, franchise Chick-fil-A, with the dominance of other restaurants, fast food restaurants in the industry. Chick-fil-A just does it with purpose in mind. They do it with people in mind. And guess what? They're doing it 6 days a week and not 7, and they're still cleaning everybody's clock. This is why defining your why isn't just good philosophically or conceptually, it's good business. All right, so purpose does more than inspire, is my point. It really will give your business direction. It'll become the filter for which you make your decisions. That's really, really important. I see so many business owners, again, in franchising, but in general, their business decisions are often simply reactive. So your purpose will help you drive clearer and better decisions for your business. Purpose is going to shape the kind of business that you want to own. Again, if you're thinking about starting a business, if it's your first venture, always encourage people seriously look at franchising and seriously get some help from a company like FBE, where we will assess your purpose-driven thoughts and match you to the best businesses for you. So your purpose is going to shape the kind of business that you own. And purpose is also going to help you choose the right industry, the right profession, and specifically, if you're looking at franchising, it is going to help you select the right franchise brand, the right leadership to follow, because it will align your life goals and purposes and values with that of the company. When purpose and profit come together, though, that's when business ownership becomes far more meaningful than just the paycheck. Profit gives you freedom. Business ownership should give you freedom. So profit's important, but profit becomes a vehicle for legacy, for impact. And as I said, it gives you freedom. It gives you choices. So, if this is resonating with you, hang on just one second. If this is resonating with you, then we're going to give you some opportunities to reach out. If you're thinking about business ownership and you want to do more than just buy a job, let's have a conversation. Our teams work with aspiring owners every single day. We help them find the businesses that align with their values, with their purpose, with the impact they want to make in the world, the legacies they want to leave, businesses that are going to have meaning for you as the franchise owner. This isn't about selling you anything. It's about helping you build the life and the legacy and the meaning, and your life having meaning and having your life matter. That's what this is all about. So visit our website, the Contact Us area, just to schedule a no pressure discovery call to see if we can help you reach your goals and your dreams. All right. So wrapping up. Final thought, profit's important. I've been saying that you can't have a sustainable business without it being profitable, without it making money. But legacy is lasting. Legacy is classically not candidly about what you physically have and you maybe give to somebody. Legacy is really about the somebody, about the people. Your business can outlive you. It can create jobs. It can change the lives of your own family, the lives of your employees. It builds communities. This is what I love about franchising, because franchise owners, new franchise owners, create employment opportunities, and they really become a part of the fabric of the local communities. I love that about franchising. And business ownership and franchising will allow you to create opportunities for other people. That's why we always here at FBE, we always start the conversations with what's your why. We start the conversations with your purpose, because once you know your why, once you get a perspective of the impact that you want to have, the purpose, the meaning that you want your life to have, then choosing the what, choosing the business becomes so much clearer and a lot easier, to be very honest with you. So again, Milton Friedman wasn't wrong. Profit does actually matter. And there's no doubt about that, that profit actually does matter. But it's not the reason to own a business. It's not the reason to start a business. We build businesses to make an impact. We build businesses to create value, which is impact, and value connects to people. Value serves people. And when you do that well, candidly, the profit is just going to follow naturally. So before you choose a business, choose your purpose. Before you choose a business, think about your why. And if you want help figuring that out, and figuring out what is the best opportunity for you, that's what we do here at FBE. We match your purpose and your values with franchise opportunities that we're aware of. If you're a broker or a FranDev rep or an emerging brand founder, and you want help in creating that type of thought process and mindset so you can help others better, we do that as well. We'll help you get better in this area. So again, visit our website, schedule a free, no pressure, no obligation conversations, whether it's about business ownership or whether it's about ongoing support in the FranDev and broker space. Reach out to us. Again, this for brokers and FranDev reps and emerging brand founders, this isn't just insights or about candidates. It's really should be a strategy shift for you. And again, if you want to explore more about that, just more about this purpose-driven mindset and purpose-driven approach, just reach out to us and we'll get connected with you. And again, before we wrap up, as always, if you're getting value here, please subscribe, like my episodes, heck, ask me questions. We're on YouTube, Franchise Pitfalls and Profits. Jump on YouTube. There's 3 years worth of value there. And again, also, as I always try to wrap up, I want you to understand the heart of my heart behind everything I do. Franchising isn't just about a system. It's not about making a sale. It is about people. There is someone on the other side of every signature of a franchise agreement. Their families, the opportunities they create for employees, their families, and communities. And to me, my mission is to help them land in the right place, help them do it the right way, help them build the strongest foundations that they can have in order to scale their business as well. It's not just about building a business, though. It's about building legacy and having an impact. Ultimately, my drive and my work is driven by my faith. It's to serve well in my time. It's to create impact that lasts for generations, that impacts my grandchildren's grandchildren, but it's all for the glory of my God. Thanks for being with me.